Action. Shit, what action is? I guess I'm the action. I just gotta get my camera to stay stable. Other than that, y'all may experience what I just experienced there. I'm trying to keep my phone charged up and go live at the same time. What's up? What's up, YouTube? Hey, I'm trying to go live. I'm trying to go live. Keep my phone steady. What's up, YouTube? I might not be able to keep my phone steady, but I can work at it. It's all good. Stick around, you know. It's raining, so I decided to go live right before, because sometimes when you go running in the rain, you ain't got no patience. Right after you finish running in the rain, and then the rain stops. So I'm gonna give it time to like overpass or whatever, cause it ain't been raining up until now. So I ain't gonna say it could be some big old thunderstorm or something, but it's raining pretty hard here. So shouts out to the rain and everybody who stopped in to check out my live. Even if you don't support me, I appreciate you for even thinking about me, even if it's negative, man. You must got something or know something that I don't know. And I'm not like more of a psychic, but I can feel the energy, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand why you don't come around, because I know whoever you may be, and support the channel, But for those who do support the channel, go ahead and hit the like button, share, and subscribe. It's raining very, very hard here. The Irish legend. So what makes you the Irish legend? And then we got A Skills. What's up, man? Like, it's raining so hard, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I can barely hear myself. It's raining so hard. Sitting up in my car, like it's raining. Come on now, don't get blocked. You know you're gonna get blocked. You don't know how to talk, you're gonna get blocked. Sorry. I ain't got time. It rains so hard, y'all. I can barely hear myself talk. I need everybody to hit the like button and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to start a conversation, we're going to get it started. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on y'all to get up in here, support the channel. Shouts out to Irish legend, the GOAT, the real GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You're probably the only one to hit the like button so far. Tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If y'all interested in crystals, I like to talk about crystals over here. For everybody who watching, I need y'all to hit the like button. Even if you don't want to stay, hit the like button, man. It's raining so hard I can barely hear myself talk. What's up? The Irish legend is in the building. I mean, now I got 3 people watching me, man. I guess having a lot of people watching you at one time doesn't last long. Shouts out to the 21 people that showed up, and only one person hit the like button. Shouts out to the one person who hit the like button, man. Y'all make YouTube boring, man. I kind of talk to my phone when people are in here. I usually didn't have nobody watching, but it's funny because you never know who's watching. You never know who left, who's in here just watching, just peeking around or what. I mean, I don't know who my like exactly who I'm talking to. So it's hard for me to start a subject without interacting with someone. You know what I mean? The Irish legend, Patty. What it do? The Irish legend, Patty. Where you from, my guy? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Over here in America. Shouts out to wherever you from. If you're Irish, shouts out to you being Irish. Can you please let us know where you from, or we'll start to talk. Let's go. There ain't nothing else going on but the rain. Y'all see me sitting in the car, right? I wasn't trying to get rained on, so I'm chilling. Y'all got any questions? Go ahead and ask me questions. I may just sit here and try to relax. Anybody got any questions? Talk to your boy, man. Come on. Because eventually the live is going to end. It don't matter to me. I had already hit like 1,000 subscribers. So I support myself and congratulate myself on that. Now I got to get people to start watching my content. Now, I don't know why y'all don't watch my content. Maybe because I don't know exactly what it is that y'all want to see. But communication is the key. Shouts out to y'all, you know what I mean? These are the bracelets I wore today. You know what I'm saying? I tried to make sure I brought me some more money. I got some, but I ain't get it all. You feel me? So these are the crystals. And sooner or later, I have a ring for this thumb right here. You know what I'm saying? Then I won't be skipping over no energies, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to my fingers and stuff. You feel me? Yeah, I probably don't know nothing about this stuff, man, but this is what I do. I wear crystals in my ears. I got this crystal on my neck. Shouts out to the guy who made this crystal here. It's a Falcon symbol. Atlanta Falcon symbol. Got some pyrite gold in there, and it got like a clear crystal quartz wrapped in copper on the inside of it. What do the crystals do for you? I mean, so basically, like, have you ever noticed that each day that you live, you don't see like the same people each and every day? Yeah. So I know you knew, JS, so I'm gonna break it down to you, and I'm glad you asked me that question, man. Congratulations for even showing up on this channel. And I'm gonna answer your question, because that's what I want. I want people to come over here, ask questions. You know what I'm saying? If you got questions, I'm here to answer your questions. Anything about these crystals, you know what I'm saying? We can get into it. So, have you ever noticed that each and every day you meet new people or you see new people? All right. So, if you wear a crystal, to me, I feel like I'm bringing in the energy that can actually help people, help me attract people, or help me keep like negative energy away. So, me wearing these crystals, I'm not worried about the people that I'm interacting with. I'm more worried about the vibes that my crystals are giving me, because my crystals, I feel like, can be more powerful in my possession than while it's on the earth, because the earth is vibrating. You feel me? And it's giving me its energy. But if I possess, which I possess the earth as well, but if I have the crystals closer to me, it helps me vibrate and activate each chakra that is possibly can activate, which deals with different colors. So you got to know your colors, you got to know your chakras to know if a crystal is going to help you activate that chakra within inside of your body and that chakra within inside of your body being activated can actually affect what's around you. And so you have the power to actually give off the energy that you want to give if it's concerning a higher vibration or a lower vibration. You can do both. A lower vibration is not a bad thing. I want you to know that a lower vibration is not a bad thing, because if everything was in a higher vibration, everything will be moving real fast. And when I do like this, I'm trying to let you know that wavelengths consist of higher vibrations and lower vibrations. And higher vibrations move real fast with a wavelength like this. It's just like if you throw a rock in the water, and give off this wave. You feel me? The wave could be small or the wave can be big. You know, um, that's the energies that you're giving off into the universe, man. And so a higher vibration moves fast and a lower vibration moves slow. So if everything is moving fast around you, you can balance things out by tapping into a lower vibration, which will balance out that higher vibration and kind of slow it down. Vice versa. Vice versa. You gotta hear that thunder? But vice versa, if everything was moving slow, if I wanted everything to speed up, I would tap into a higher vibration and stop everything from moving slow and bring the vibrations up to balance it out from moving slow and kind of speed things up. So that's why I use the crystals, JS. Realize again. If you understand that, let me know, and I'll continue reading. If you got any more questions, continue to ask. Okay, so the crystals attract or keep away good or bad energies. Now, when it comes to both really, because some crystals absorbs negative energy to actually transmute positive energy. So some, like, I got a crystal that I just bought the other day, which was yesterday. It absorbs negative energy. So it's going to pull in all that negative energy, but it's going to transmute that negative energy into positive energy. So it absorbs negative energy. So it attracts a negative energy and it transmutes positive energy back out. You see what I'm saying? And so vice versa. Most crystals wants to give you a very good vibration. So it's just that you got to know what you're dealing with in order to say, hey, this is the reason why this crystal is actually affecting me in this way. You just got to know how is it affecting you and why. Because we got a chakra system within our bodies that deal with colors, right? And crystals are different colors. So you got to know what colors you're dealing with. And you got to know the meaning behind the crystals. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know the meaning behind the chakras within your body to kind of understand what you're dealing with. And also you have to understand your environment. Your environment plays a big role when it comes to dealing with crystals, because your environment either is going to be in a higher vibration or a lower vibration. And you wearing possession of crystals can actually balance out your environment, or you can tap into the frequency of a lower vibration, or you can tap into a frequency of a higher vibration. It's up to you to understand what you're dealing with and what you're surrounded by. Now, if you don't know, mostly people are surrounded by the heart chakra, which is in the middle of everything. You got 7 chakras. In the middle is the heart chakra, right? From the top to the bottom is the 4th chakra. And it deals with the color pink and the color green. The color green, we all know, deals with money. It deals with the trees and the grass that's on the earth. Hey, you can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? Understand that the earth is more of a root chakra, I would say. I did my diligence and do search on that, And I found out that the earth was actually a root chakra. But I want you to know that the heart chakra deals with the color green, and if you're surrounded by trees and everything like that, most likely you're already balanced out. So what it's trying to tell you is to tap into nature to kind of get your vibes. And yes, we all have the same chakras, JS, we all have the same chakras. So everyone had the same seven chakras. Yes, everyone has the same seven chakras. It's just that some people don't realize that their chakras are blocked. If your chakra is blocked, that means you could be having like depression, you could be having pain, anxiety in those areas. That's why when some people get headaches, most likely their crown chakra is being blocked, okay? Or their third eye chakra is being blocked concerning your head. If you get like have throat problems, or your voice get raspy, or your throat chakra is being blocked. Same for like if you having a heart attack, your heart chakra is being blocked. If you have a stomach ache, your solar plexus is being blocked. And how you heal these things matters, right? You tap into nature, which is the earth. I like to let you know that the earth gives off these colors in nature that if you pay attention every day, you can see these colors out in nature, whether it deals with food, it can deal with food, it can deal with plants and flowers, it can deal with insects, it can deal with animals, birds, okay? And these things come from nature and they have colors and they're actually activating your chakras in real life. The closer these things get to you, the more of a frequency that you'll understand that you're working with. So you got to pay attention to your environment, man. Even if I talk to you about insects, man, that deals with just being around you and your aura, and it's actually affecting you because y'all are like on the same frequency, and most likely they have their way of getting things done, you know. So yeah, do y'all have any more questions? Because I can keep going, but I will. But any more questions? Any more questions? Because yeah, man, like you got to tap into nature. So it's letting you know what's going on with your chakras. You got seven chakras. The main focus, what chakras deals with the heart. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. The chakra that deals with the heart is the heart chakra. That's the name of it. Heart chakra. So you can't get confused about what deals with the heart, what chakra deal with the heart, because it's called the heart chakra. All right. And it deals with the color pink and the color green. All right. And like I said, you pay attention to what the earth is actually presenting to you on a daily basis, you'll realize that the same colors that the earth presents to you is the same chakras within your body. If you want me to explain this to you, let me know that you're paying attention. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. After you share and subscribe to my channel, please, I would like to let you know that anytime that I'm not live and you want me to go live, go to one of my old videos and ask me to go live. Leave some comments on my old videos. If you want me to go live, all you gotta do is say, hey, can you go live? Would you like to go live? Would you like to talk about this? Would you like to talk about that? And that's what I do. This is how I communicate with you guys while you're here. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for being interested in the crystals. If y'all want to see any crystals, let me know. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got particular crystals that y'all like to talk about, let me know. If I have them, I would definitely pull them out so that y'all can see. Um, and I just wanted to let y'all know how much you guys need to tap into nature in order to kind of fix you guys' situation and inspire yourselves to have a good day. You know, sometimes people tend to um, because they're in their own dimension. Each person is in their own dimension. Okay, each person cannot see what the next person sees. We have our own eyes, we have our own space, and we have our own vision, right? And if enough said, that makes you and puts you in your own dimension. You're living in your own world right now. Because in their dimension, they're living in their own world. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. They say 3 YouTubers dead over social media beef. So basically some YouTubers was mad at each other and 3 of them ended up dead. Y'all may continue to watch YouTube and go to other people's channels to see what's going on. Cause 3 YouTubers just died because they was mad at each other. 3 YouTubers are dead, y'all. They dead. They not coming back. They dead. And because they was mad at each other for talking bad about each other on the internet. So wow, we don't want that to happen. If anybody has anything bad to say, I will politely block them. That's because you got to get to know me. This is my channel, and I would want you to step in and approach the situation as such. Be if you want respect, give respect. You know what I'm saying? We don't know each other, so approach the situation as such. Lord Washington Wensley Maynard said, "What you smoking, brother?" I'm not smoking anything, and since you don't see me smoking anything, I don't like your approach. I'm gonna block you. And you'll have to find you another account in order to come over here and talk with me, because that's not what we're talking about. We was talking about crystals, chakras, this, that, and the other. I don't see no smoke in the air. You may be a smoker, but everybody don't smoke. I haven't smoked. I stopped smoking. I used to smoke. I smoked, but now that I blocked you, I can still talk about the situation. It's just that I don't want to talk about that, and you throw the whole YouTube off. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain. 12 years ago, I stopped smoking. 2006, well, 2013, I stopped smoking. 2013, I stopped smoking. It's 2025 going on 2026. That's almost 13 years. Hey, man, I'm just letting you know I'm not a smoker anymore. So that ain't even a joke. I'm glad I stopped smoking. I got a purpose for stop smoking. I want me a bigger house. I give me a bigger house, I may smoke marijuana again. Hopefully, I don't start smoking cigarettes again. But then again, I may not smoke again ever. It's been 13 years. I think I'm okay. I don't have a craving like I used to when I was smoking marijuana. I'm fine. So, anybody else have any more questions outside of asking me silly questions? Be respectful when you come over here and ask questions, because I'm not here to play games with anyone. The information that I'm giving you guys is very vital. It's real. And I want you guys to understand what I'm speaking about. And in order for you to understand, I got to know that you're listening. If I don't feel that you're listening, I feel as if I'm not being heard. So pay attention. And if you have any questions, I'm here to answer your questions. Okay? It slowed down from raining. It's almost like I can go back into the house now. Cause it was just pouring down rain here. That's another thing too. Like whenever it's raining, I can get my crystals. I can take my crystals and let them charge in the rain. I don't know if you guys know anything about charging crystals. Some people charge their crystals up under the moon. And tomorrow, the moon will be a strawberry, and everybody can see it. Everybody, if you take a look tomorrow at the moon, you will see that the moon will be more of a red, pink like color because of it's going to be a strawberry moon tomorrow, full moon. So if you have a chance to look at the moon tonight, possibly take a look at the moon tonight on the 11th, okay? And you just might see a strawberry moon. All right. If you see a strawberry moon, take a picture of it, brag about it. And so, hey, the moon is not always white. It changes colors. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can get a black moon. You can get a white moon. You can get a yellow moon. You can get an orange moon. You can get a pink moon. So on and so forth. But whatever color it is very very interesting to see and talk about. So if you have a chance to look at the full moon tonight, go ahead and do so. I mean, tap in. I was told that the moon is like a station area, so it's a receiving area where the aliens actually drop off things. So if you didn't know what the moon was actually for, somebody told me that it's like a receiver, like our brains. Our brain receive information, right? Our brain receive information, and so the moon also, I was told, receives not only information but gifts from aliens. And so I don't know if you pay attention to like airplanes a lot, but if you see a lot of airplanes in the sky, those may not be airplanes. You may just be looking at aliens. That's what I was told. So don't take my word for it, but hey, I mean, it is a sight to see when it's there, and it would have you thinking like, is every airplane going to the same place? You know what I'm saying? But then again, we are on the East Coast here in Georgia, so most likely people are going to be flying west every now and then. So you just got to pay attention and know where you're at here in Georgia if you see something like that in the sky. Nobody have any questions? I mean, I got some people up in here. One person hit the like button, and like I was saying, some people charge their crystals up under the sun. You feel me? I like to charge my crystals in the rain because it's back out in nature, and most crystals do get wet, especially when they're up under the ground. You know, and it rains. So shouts out to all the crystals that get wet and all the crystals that get charged up under the sun and up under the moon. You can do smudging. Smudging is when you use smoke. Y'all didn't know about smudging because, and if you do, let me know if you know anything about ions, because that's what I've been focusing on. You get ions when you smudge. The fire actually burns the toxic of the air, and once it burns the toxicness of the air, it relieves negative ions. You want negative ions because negative ions is a more pure air. Positive ions means that it attracted some type of toxic molecules along with the air. And so you don't want to breathe in positive ions. You want to breathe in negative ions. Now, where can you find these negative ions? You can find these negative ions amongst the trees. After it rains, that's like the best time to receive negative ions. So right now it's raining. But once I go outside after it rains, all I'm going to be breathing in is more negative ions than positive ions. You want to know why? It's a fact. You want to know why it's a fact? Because when it rains clears the atmosphere of all toxicity. And what are you breathing in after it clears that atmosphere? You're breathing in negative ions, okay? Until all the toxicness from all the cars and all the toxic that humans actually put out on the earth and start to actually mess things up. These 304s kill me. Mr. Billy needs some advice, right? Here's the advice, Billy. You always got to work on yourself. You're going to see so many people tell you that you got to work on yourself. And so by working on yourself, everything that you allow into your life, that's what you're going to receive, my brother. So you may have to work on yourself, and not only work on yourself, mind your own business. And when I say mind your own business, that means make yourself a business, sir. You need to get you some business. Get your own business, man. Use your mind. It doesn't take that hard to think about what you want to do with your life. Once you get the money, the females will come. Once you get a business, the money will come. So you need to start with yourself and recognize what it is that how you're attracting money. Now, if it's illegal, you need to stop making it illegal and think of some way that you use your skills to make it legal and make money. Then you won't have to worry about your 304s. Okay? I spent all my money on these tricks. Never trust these three. Okay? They'll use you for your last dime, for real. No, they'll use you for your last dime. Okay? They'll use you for your last dime. You don't know how old I am. I've been through that experience already. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to stop talking the way you're talking, right? Because I don't want to block you, and I will block you because you're not focusing. You're focusing on the negativity that you got going on. So we're trying to show people how to be positive over here. I know you're in the chat, but I need you to change your tone and change your words. You know what I'm saying? So when you put 30ES, I already know what you're saying. Stop saying that because I don't want to feed off of that energy. I can help you, but you got to know how to talk. If you don't know how to talk, don't say anything because I don't want to block you. Now, I gave you your answer. Like I said, come up with your own business. Focus on yourself, and then you don't have to worry about no one else. All that money that you're spending, you can be saving it towards your business, building your career. Now, if you already got a career, let me know if you got a career or not, my guy, Mr. Billy. You call yourself Mr. Billy. So guess what? Why do you think the women like you? Because you're Mr. Billy. You the one that pays their bills. Make it make sense, man. Silly question. Your name is Mr. Billy, and now you're tired of the females, spending your money on the females. Well, change your name, my guy. Maybe you need to change your profile name, and then you won't have that problem. If you don't want to take that suggestion, I don't know what else to tell you, Mr. Billy. Because at this point, I'm thinking you can send some government funds so that we all can get our rent paid. This guy's name is Mr. Billy. Oh, yeah. He's the next senator to run for office. Yes, of course I'm going to pay for vote for Mr. Billy. You know why I'm going to vote for Mr. Billy? Because he plans on paying all our bills. He's going to make sure government money comes to knocking at our door. Mr. Billy's going to support the next stimulus check. And if I get another stimulus check, I'll be getting out half of this debt that I'm in. So, yes, I support Mr. Billy. And I'm sure all of the women does too. Because they're trying to figure out how many bills are Mr. Billy is going to pay. So that's the next question. How many bills have you paid, Mr. Billy? And do you plan on paying any more bills? Because if you don't plan on paying any more bills, how about changing your name? Go and change your name. You gotta. That's another example of what I'm saying. I want you over here, but right now, the situation that you're in and that you're talking to me about, you need to go and change your profile name to something to where somebody's doing something for you and you're not doing something for them. And maybe you'll attract what it is that you speak. Your name is Mr. Billy. So it's time to pay them bills, Mr. Billy. I hope I answered your question. Yeah, because people only is going to use you in life. They don't have no choice. What else could another being help someone else with other than love? Do you know that love is not physical? Love is observed. It has to be seen, done with action. You know what I'm saying? Without physical action. And it's an experience. Loving is an experience. It could be a long-lasting experience, or it could be a short experience. But people show love each and every day. Matter of fact, it's almost like you won't even be here without love. Because if you hate it, two wrongs don't make a right. So you can spew off the negative energy, but if that negative energy come back to you, don't blame somebody else for the negativity that you put out. Go ahead and accept the fact that you is the one that put out the negative energy, and when that negative energy came back to you, it hurted you as much as it did to whomever you thought it was gonna hurt out in this universe. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. You don't pay attention to what you're doing, it's gonna be your ruin. I mean, even me, you gotta watch what you say, watch what you think. I ain't gonna say what you think. Watch what's in your heart. Watch how your heart beat. Watch what your heart accepts. Don't allow your heart to accept anything. And this is gonna be my next video. All right, and I'm gonna do my next video right now. I'm going live.